Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team then. So the Kennesaw State Owls special teams don't do the offense any favors with that return. They'll love being in Miami for the Orange Bowl. So much history and tradition. So many championships have been won in this game. But, Kirk, they've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won that first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked the Sunshine Scooter, who's from Miami, just in case you might ask me.
They pressure him and sack him when he tackled inside the 10.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
So the App State Mountaineers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's caught. Touchdown, App State. Extra point try coming now. PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive. And Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I mean, it's another sack. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. App State offense goes back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No Ken and Cole there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back. Found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he'll be brought
Are you
down.
freaking serious
Looks like
right
a man
now?
is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Big guys up front, line up. It's 1st down. Handoff to the back. Makes a nice move there. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll try to run it with the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. 1st down here for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And the tailback's got it again. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line. But give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Appalachian State has the lead here, and the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. An inside give now from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He eludes the rush. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Even though that was incomplete, it was a savvy play quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. They'll run it from the gun. Touchdown, Appalachian State. This offense cannot be stopped.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He's escaping the pocket now. Breaking free at the 35. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launches downfield. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Handing off on the draw play. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And he boots it high into the air. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The App State offense goes back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 40 now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. And here's the handoff. Running with purpose. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Escapes the sack. Got space looking for the end zone here. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Second and goal for the offense. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's looking to scramble. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Checks this down to the running back. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Catch made on the right side. And the game just good enough for a first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game.
Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate we'll be moving on to the next round of this.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. Catch made at the 20 and the deep shot. Big game. Touchdown, App State. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's where we'll start the drive. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, a second down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Gives it to the back. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to 21. That run sets up a critical third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Fair catch made at the 40. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And this one is getting ugly. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. Playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play.
Hold it, offense.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. And the single back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's going to pull it down and run. Tried to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a fourth down call. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Forced to kick it away for the sixth time. And the returner will be brought down. The out-state offense goes back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. And the defense make adjustments here. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball caught inside the 10. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers, and they're quick.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at second and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
And this is a dangerous part of the field to be reaching into your bag of tricks. For a minute, I thought it was going to set up perfectly for them. Instead, they don't get into the end zone, but they do pick up some positive yards.
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth-down stop. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the running back takes the handoff. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly out of the wide out. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. First down and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. They bring the punter onto the field now. Now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to pass here. He lets it go on the move. Looking deep. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And the route is on. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Scanning the field. It's Graves. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, that one's picked off. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So the Appalachian State offense is back out on the field now. Use the running game to chew on this clock now.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Important second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Graves. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness and keeps this drive moving.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Short throw complete to the tight end. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. And the ball is hauled in. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks at the sideline. What a catch there to stay in bounds. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looks to the left for a quick throw, and it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. So second down after the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. A short completion to the tight end.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space.
You cannot escape defense with a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
The App State offense goes back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion makes it second down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points.
Touchdown, App State. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
63, Kennesaw State, 0.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the extra point was up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Graves. He'll throw it now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Quick throw to the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He stays alive. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. The punt team making their way on the field. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this game. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.